Hello and welcome to EV Review Ireland. My name is Reilly. Today we're in the Mercedes-Benz EQS. It's the 450 Plus. We're going to do coast to coast from Dunleary to Belmullet in County Mayo, about 318 kilometres. And the battery in the Mercedes-Benz EQS, specifically this 450 Plus, is big enough to potentially go back and do coast to coast again. So you could cross the country and back. Some EVs maybe have the ability to do this, but this is the first time I'm going to have the ability to do this. It's 100 and odd kilowatt hour battery in it, and it's super aerodynamic. Drag coefficient is 0.2. It's got the hyper screen as well. So up here is your EQ menu. It also has an EQ menu down here, but if I press that, it'll talk about, I should be there by 4 o'clock, so about 4 hours, no stops, no delays along the route, 318 kilometres, and then we can look at range, and we can add an extra 26 kilometres onto that by restricting climate control, the seat comfort, the eco driving features, and an extra 21. So it's saying by restricting the interior functions and driving eco, I'll get another 25 kilometers worth of range on that. I'm not going to try that yet. I don't think we need it. We might try it on the way back. Otherwise, I'll try and give you some stops along the way. So it's going to be over 2 days. Well, this is Friday. I'm going to be driving back on the Sunday, and so this will be a bit slapped together. But on the way down, this is Dunleary to Belmullet in County Mayo. Temperature outside is around about 19 degrees, so it's perfect EV weather. Bit gusty weather wind wise, but otherwise it's all good. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Or on the drive to 10,000 subscribers before the end of 2022, if you're watching it in that. We will have a full review on the channel of the EQS. If I haven't already put it out, I will be putting it out. And so make sure you've subscribed. Leave a comment and let me know what else you'd like to see doing coast to coast, these longer range and efficiency journeys. We'll be able to see the watt per kilowatt hour that we use. Sorry, the watt hour, the kilowatts per 100 kilometers regarding the range. So stay tuned, and a bit of time lapse between here, and we might do a stop around the middle of the country just so you can get a bit of a break. Halfway between Dunleary and Belmullet is Strokestown here in the Midlands. It is the town in Ireland with the widest street. Interesting fact. We're coming in at around 18.1 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. You can see there a big on the motorway, obviously going 120, but that will start to come down now again because we are on some national primary roads. Range, let's go here. We're down to 481, and there are a couple of ways I can save, like the interior restrict functions is at 4%, or sorry, plus 4 or 19 kilometers potentially possible. So yeah, it's such a beautiful car to drive, number one. Number two, it's a lovely car to be driven in, I'd also say. We've got the dual sunroof. It's been raining actually up until now, so the sun is only after coming out. So for such a large car to see that consumption, that's sub 20 kilowatts per 100 kilometers, phenomenal. Distance to where I'm going is 158, so I'll be left with 330, and it's about 320 to get back up again. I'll be doing a bit of driving around Belmullet, so I won't be looking to do exactly coast to coast on one battery. I'll probably top up maybe on the way back up again, but you can see how you could be doing it easily, charging overnight if you had the capability, which unfortunately I don't currently yet in Belmullet. So that's a midway point update and some consumption figures. Stay tuned for the rest. We are here in just outside Belmullet, 318 kilometers, and range wise we have 314 kilometers range left, and if I wanted to max that out I get another 336. So obviously 318 to go back on Sunday. Should be able to do it. I've got a bit of driving to do around home at the weekend, so I will probably have to charge on the way up. Kilowatt hour, we are at 17.7 for the last 3 hours. Charging, we have 314. Range, and we can add another 12 to that, as it's saying there. And then our route, where do I want to go? Very impressed, very impressed. Super smooth, beautiful drive, a lot of driver assists, and they're nicely integrated as well. Lane keep, adaptive cruise, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you can see how technology on the model and the EQS will roll down to other electric vehicles within the Mercedes-Benz range. So it's a privilege driving a car like this. So looking forward to 2 days time when I catch up with you again, and we will do the journey the other way. Thanks. Hello and welcome back to the return journey. So we are currently in Ballina in County Mayo. So we finished with 314 and it took us 66 kilometers to get to here. So we are at a range of 249. And to get back to my home in Dunleary, it's 240. So we've got a 10 kilometer buffer there. Kilowatt hour per 100 kilometer is coming in at 18.4, and I have extra kilometers, another 15 kilometers if I did need it. Consumption there is 18.4. Range, etc. So yeah, it's definitely a coast to coast to coast. I haven't been sparing anything. AC has been on, it has been normal driving mode. Very happy with it. I'll do another update. I have to attend a match my goddaughter Kate is playing in Bunbrusna in Westmeath, and so what I'll probably do there is give you an update as to how much is left from there. Mullingar is on my route home. Mullingar is the nearest 150 kilowatt charger, so I will probably charge up there because I need to bring it back tomorrow to Mercedes-Benz, and I need to bring it back with 100%. I don't have a home charger because I live in an apartment complex, and so I like to top it up on the fast charger when I can rather than leaving it overnight, especially this car in a underground car park. But yeah, coast to coast to coast, first one that's ever done it, probably going to be one of the only ones that ever do it until we get Tesla Model S long range and Lucid Airs, etc. So it's amazing to see it. Huge thanks to my Patreon supporters, new Patreon Heinrich Leisner, Adrian Carey, Blake Boland from EV Life Ireland, Eve Daly and Mark. Lots of ways to support the channel. There's links in the description, but just comment, like and share, that'd be great. We are here in Mullingar at a ESB 150 kilowatt, and it is taking 141 kilowatts. We were at 13%, and range is at 86 kilometers, and it would have taken me 93 to get to home. So yeah, with a bit of feathering and a bit of easing off the throttle and reducing, going to eco mode, etc, etc, you definitely would have done coast to coast to coast. So phenomenal battery, phenomenal range. Very happy with it. Beautiful car. Hopefully you've already seen the review, the full review of this vehicle if I haven't already put it out. Usually I'll put that out first before the coast to coast. Hopefully you've enjoyed these rain tests and the coast to coast videos. Let me know in the comments what you think, what other car you'd like to see me doing it. And remember, if you think an EV is for you, leave it to me and I'll review. Thank you very much for watching.